Hello everybody. So today I would like to show you how we can simplify the code in the previous video. So with testing, and for first of all, you had to implement this implementation inside your build Gradle. So for Mockito, for this one and the other one, and for the other one for the core Android X that we can be used with light data. Live data, excuse me. Okay, so put inside your boot Gradle and we can begin. So now go back to man activity view model, and we had to put this view model scotch about the delay or time to put it in comment. Oops. Like this. It is important to put it in comments. It's only to simulate the response of the server. Okay, right, so there is a mistake. That's it. Okay, that's it. Okay, so now let's create alt insert. Oops. To make the test, choose each unit for and check the setup and choose Android test, and to choose test and not Android test, excuse me, of course. Just an information, remember that you can have the previous video and in the comment below, okay, below this video, right? So now let's do the different parameter. So first of all, we need to put run with Mockito, Mockito G unit runner class, and put the rule for, and don't forget, I've got a problem. Yes, so var instant executor role equal instant executor role, like this. It's important for the test. Okay, the other one, role, and of course MVVM2 field. So var, let's init the Mockito, var init rule Mockito rule, this equal Mockito unit dot rule. This, and let's mark the other one. So private val application equal Mockito dot mark application class, and the other one, private val user list repository user for the class equal Mockito dot mock user list fake repository. Yes, sure. Yes, and of course for the other one, for man activity, so private var man activity view model, possible null. Okay, yes, and the last one, private latent var users or an array list of user, like this. Now let's do this is information inside the setup. So for that, let's create, or let's initialize, excuse me, the array list. Okay, and user, and add some element inside. So making dev one, and for the password, password 123. Oh, there is a mistake. Yes, of course. It's not a good idea like this. It's better like this. And user for the other one, dot add user and viking dev. Oops. Viking dev 2 and the same password, for example, 123. Okay, now let's call Mockito. So Mockito dot to return users when user list fact, yes, dot and call the method of list of user. Okay, now the last thing, main activity view model equal new main activity. Oops, we are not in Java. An activity view model. So we have to place the application and the user. So application and the user list. There is a mistake. What's happening? What's happening? What problem? I'll change parameter manipulation method to master structure. Yes. Okay, so be careful of that. Okay, right. Made a mistake. It's done. Okay, right. So now we've got our setup. So now we need a specific method to use the live data. So go to this package, not the this one, but this one. So create package utils. Inside, let's create class, Kotlin class or live data test utils, and inside let's copy one method. Okay, right, this method is not doing by myself. Okay, try it. You can find it on the web, on Stack Overflow or etc. So as you can copy it or go back to copy it on the website. Okay, just what's happening? Oops, excuse me. Yes, sorry for that. What's happening? Oh, problem. Okay, right. So as I said, you can copy it or go back to the net to copy it on Stack Overflow or etc. Okay. So now go back to main activity view model, and we would like to have some many tests. So fun. So if username and user password are okay, say connected. Okay, that's it. Don't forget this test, and let's change. Okay, right, and of course don't forget true interrupts exception dot class. Okay, for the first one. So for the second, let's copy and paste. And for this one, if user is unknown, known, say not stop. Okay, for the third one, so let's copy and paste. And so if password, yes, if password is incorrect, say error. So for the next one, copy and paste for if password is empty, say error, and paste another time. So for this one, if user name and password like this are empty, say error. Okay, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tests. Okay. So on each one, let's place. So given when and then. Okay, let's copy and paste for the other one. Okay. 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 And okay. That's it. Now go back to main activity view model and delete all inside this method. Okay, so delete. Don't worry, delete it and paste it to fit vertically like this. And now we can work. Okay, so now let's begin. So first of all, so let's place when the view action login is null. So if view action dot get value dot value equal null. So view action dot value equal loading like this. Okay, let's create some variables over result equal false, var is empty equal false, oops, is empty equal false, and var result name equal user name mutable live data dot get value, of course, var, and for the result password equal password mutable dot value. Okay, and if result if result name dot equal empty and result password equal empty, made a mistake, what's happening? That's it. Oops, what's happening? Oh, oops, of course. And result name equal null, or result password equal null. So in these cases, so view action dot value equal error. This and side error connection example, and of course return. So now let's place the method that the result I expected. So if I've got the result, so that's okay, and yes, account is not empty. So of course for that, so view action dot value equal success. Oops. success, dot success, yes, else if we've got, so not result and the icon is empty. So for that, uAction.value equal empty, and for the other one, the error. So uAction dot value equal error, and let's put inside error connection. Right. So first of all, let's change some name function. So let's call it only set username, and for this one set password, and for this one on connect button clicked. That would be better. Okay, so now inside the past we had to place some main activity dot set dot value dot dot set username. So remember that we are in the test of if username and user password are okay, say connected. So about this list we had to choose one, so choose this one. So let's put this picking dev 1 and password 123. Oops, excuse me. For the other one, yes. Main activity view model dot set password, and inside of course this one, the password 123. And let's call the method of course for this one on connect. So it could be null dot on connect like this. So when value equal main activity view model dot login with statement called null equal main activity all yes value, oops, not equal, but like this. Okay, so main activity could be null dot let. So live data test dot get await our value, it dot get view action, and inside the then assert dot assert equal main activity model dot login used dot success equal to value. So let's test it. It will be wrong. This. Okay. So now go back to main activity view model and compare to our user list. So user list dot list dot for, and inside, so we had to check if user dot username first of all dot equals dot result, not its result name like this, and user dot user password equals to result password. Let's rearrange this like this, like this, it's better. So for this example, so we must have the result because we have the code name, so result equal true, and the account of this user is not empty, so false. Rack. And let's have a look about the test now. And it's passed. For this one, that's okay. So for if username and user password are okay, say connected, the test is passed, excuse me. So now let's go back to the second one. If user is known, say not register. So let's copy this and paste. Okay, so inside we would like it so empty, and the user is unknown, so it's not present in this list. So let's put, for example, array. Okay, now let's test it. The result will be wrong. As you can see, there is a difference. So now what we have to check is else if if the user dot username is not equal to result name, so if it's not equal, so result equal false, and is empty, of course, equal true, and rack. So let's test again, and it's done. Right, for the second one. So now go back to the third one. So if password is incorrect, say error. That means that we have got the good user but the wrong password. So let's copy this and paste here, and of course change off to error. Okay, so error connection like this, and we have got the Viking dev of one, of course this one, but this, excuse me, this one, okay, but not the good one of password, so no password. Let's try, and of course the test is wrong. So now for this case, so else if the user dot username dot equals, of course, the result name, but the user dot user password is not equal to result password. So in this case, the result equal false and is empty equal false too. And let's put break. Let's try again. And passed. Good. Now for the other one, if password is empty, say error. So let's copy this and paste. Okay, so there is a problem. Okay, so there is, in this case, the user enter his username but not the password, so delete it. Okay, and in this case we have information, so it's not null for your set user and it's null for the other one. So return to this case. I already make something. So if result name equal empty and result password equal empty, or result name equal null or result password equal null, so return. So go to an action, the view action value to error connection and return. So this test will be passed. and passed. Right. And now for the last one, if username and password are empty, say error. So let's copy this and paste. Okay, so for the username empty and for the password, sorry, oops, password empty too. So in this situation, we had to return error, and the same thing. As you can see, when the result equal empty, it result name and the result password. So this test must run. And it passed. Good. So as you can see in the method of unconnect button clicked, it's really clear, it's better. It's more that the old one is better. So it's very important to make some tests to rearrange your code. Okay, so now see you soon and bye bye.